Hi, this is T-Boys TV. This is Blake, obviously Tyler, and we're doing the players' ratings. So obviously we're going to start with the man, the myth, the legend, Jordan Pickford.
I wouldn't beat him up after today's game, can't lie. Now, that save he done in the first half, I think he should have caught it. I don't know why he's doing that ratatouille business, you know what I mean? Like, going so fast, and, you know, I don't get it. And there was times when we was like 4-0 up. I know we're cruising, but he's alright, you can play around like maybe once, but he's playing around about 5 different times. Give him a 5.
A 5, alright then. So now we're going on to the defenders, Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw, obviously getting the assist, going forward well, all of that. For me, so I'll give him a 7.
Alright, what about Harry Maguire?
Pretty solid at the back again, aka the fridge, you know what I mean? Shout out the Dyson man, you know what I mean? But he done well defensively, like, jokes aside. So for me, he gets a 7.
Alright, what about John Stones?
John Stones, done alright as well, 7, same as Maguire really.
What about Kyle Walker?
Man of the match for me, weren't he? Bursting forward and back, doing well. So for me, he gets a 9.
Alright, what about now going on to midfielders? What about Calvin Phillips?
Calvin Phillips,
You love him.
Alex loves him. I didn't really see too much of him. They're doing up England chants over the road is some madness. So if you can hear that, that's what it is. But Calvin Phillips, I didn't really see too much of him. Did you? Like,
Nah.
I didn't really see too much of him. 5.
Alright, what about Declan Rice?
Declan Rice, now doing what he could do, you know what I mean? Where he's usually winning the ball, trying to boss the midfield. But then again, it wasn't massive amount of what I saw of him, so I'll give him a 7.
Alright, now going on to midfielder strikers. What about the T-Rex Raheem Sterling?
That dance, man. Oh my god, Sterling. Now for me, obviously he got the assist, brilliant, well-timed pass, still contributing in this England team. There's mad chance out there, even if it's not scoring a goal, he's still contributing to this team, as you can see from today. So I'll give him an 8.
What about Mason Mount?
Mason Mount, they tried to go forward, but I didn't really see too much of him. It was one of them games. For me, I'll give him a 7. Because he did try.
What about Jadon Sancho?
Jadon Sancho, now everyone was hyping this guy. Obviously, I think he's a very good player. Obviously, he just signed for Man United. But I think, because game time type thing, he hasn't played for quite a while, like, properly. I think that played a part, but he wasn't too great, so I'll give him a 6. I don't want to be too harsh.
Alright, my favourite player. What about my favourite player? Harry Clark, Kane, you know that rest blood.
Oh my god, he won't be your favourite player to start next season when he's scoring against you first game of the season for Man City. Yeah, let's get that one in. But
we don't talk about that.
But anyway, you're going to be watching him either way, so first game of the season. But Kane getting the 2 goals, 3 goals now for him overall in the tournament. This is where he's going to shine, I think, start stepping up. So I'll give him a 9.
Alright, now going on to the subs. What about Harry Kane coming off for Calvert-Lewin?
I didn't really see much Calvert-Lewin. Like, everyone thinks I've got an agenda against him. I just didn't really see much. Like, there's nothing that really excites me from looking at this guy except him in the air. You know what I mean? But again, I didn't really see much of him, so I'll give him a 5.
What about Calvin Phillips coming off for Jude Bellingham?
Jude Bellingham? Now, this kid at that age, what was he, 17, 18?
Like, 17.
Or was he 18 because he had a birthday? I don't know. It might have been Harvey Elliott, you know. But baller, mate. Absolute baller. The way he was intercepting, like, he just looks so confident at that age. Like, we talk about Declan Rice. This is another guy I think we've got to talk about. But I think people don't talk about him as much because it's not Premier League. But for me, he was brilliant when he come on, intercepting all of that. So for me, he gets a 7.
Do you think he'll be on Harry Kane's level within the next couple of years?
Well, they are different positions. I think he can turn into a really good midfielder. Maybe not an EDS star, but he can maybe turn out like I don't know. I'm not going to name names because it is a bit early. You know what I mean? So Yeah, but I think he can be really class in the future.
What about Kieran Trippier coming on for Luke Shaw?
Again, didn't really see much Trippier. I'll give him 5.
What about the T-Rex coming off for Rashford?
Rashford, doing up panna business, mate. It's like you're playing for Brazil. You're on the beach. You know what I mean? Barefoot business. But no, he's just pannering everyone. You know what I mean? This peak. He gives out dinners. You know what I mean? Free school meals, and he also gives out pannas. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah, he was good when he come on, trying to drive forward, trying to create stuff. So for me, gets a 7.
Well, that's all the subs. Do you want to rate Southgate?
What about Henderson?
Sorry.
Henderson. You're trying to forget my skipper.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Henderson coming on for Declan Rice.
Getting a goal as well.
Sorry,
you know what I mean? How are you forgetting about that?
My bad.
But no, for real, when Henderson come on, just the leadership and the goal, obviously his first goal for England, that actually counts. You know what I mean? Great header, bottom left corner. Yeah, so for me, I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, I was about to say an 8 as well. But obviously, now that's all the subs done. Thanks, Tyler. Well, that's all the subs done. What about the manager himself?
Now, the lineup, as I said, it wasn't too bad. I just didn't really like Phillips in it. Other than that, I was fine with it. Obviously, everyone else has played well from the Germany game. But I don't know. I mean, Grealish not coming on today, I'm not too fussed because we was cruising. But if it was only like 1-0, I'll be handing out questions. But yeah, it wasn't too bad really. I'll give him a 6 because he didn't really have to do much. Ukraine, mate, not the best opposition. I only said there's 2 players of theirs to watch out for. You know what I mean? Like, and what did they do today? Zinchenko, I didn't even know he was playing. You know what I mean? Yarmolenko just moaning, usual. Yeah, right. So this thing with me, I big up some players and they just play like absolute twats. But it's Ukraine, you know what I mean? We're England, so I big up England, you know what I mean?
Yeah, big up.
3 lines on the shirt.
Yeah.
All of that.
Well, anyway, what about the ref?
The ref wasn't too bad. Obviously, you was thinking...
He's German.
I was thinking it seemed a bit dodgy how there was so many German officials. But the ref was actually alright, bar that one decision, but it's only a little decision. So for me, I'll give him an 8. And did I even rate Southgate? I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You gave him a 6.
Oh yeah, 6, sorry. But
anyways, this has been Players Rating.
long day, we're going to celebrate now, you know what I mean?
We're going into the semis.
Into the semis.
You know?
Obviously, we gave a little preview on that.
Gang business, blood, yeah, I'm alright.
Right, he needs to sort himself out.
Yeah, I'm alright.
But yeah, big up your damn selves and all of that, and we will see you lot in a bit. We're out.
Peace.